News this morning of an officer-involved shooting. IMPD says around 4:45 this morning, one of its officers shot a man.
So this happened in a neighborhood near 38th and German Church Road on the far east side. Our Jessica Smith has been following this story since it broke, so for several hours now. She's on the scene with everything we know. Good morning.
Good morning. Police are now confirming what a neighbor told us during the 5 o'clock hour of daybreak. IMPD says an officer did mistakenly shoot a homeowner this morning. It all started with a carjacking attempt. They tell us a woman got home early this morning when someone with a weapon approached her and tried to take her car. She threw her keys and ran inside. At that point, she and her husband called police. The husband went outside to investigate with a gun. Officers were already there, and they say an officer shot the husband in the stomach by mistake.
Vehicle that was the target of the carjacking or robbery was still in the driveway. Officers weren't initially sure if the suspect was still with the vehicle, but the husband was out with the weapon, and unfortunately the husband was shot by one of our officers.
IMPD is not saying much else about the interaction between police and the husband. They did say they do not believe the husband ever fired his weapon at police. Officers say that man is at the hospital in serious but stable condition. Officers say they do expect him to survive. Another important note here, the carjacking suspect is still out there. He did not get away with the car, but he did run away from the scene. He did try to steal the car. Officers say he tried to drive it out of the driveway, but he couldn't get away, and he just gave up and ran. Now, they did not give us a detailed description. They said he is about 18 to 19 years old. He was wearing a red jacket and a dark ball cap. We did ask police how the woman is doing. They say she was not hurt. She is doing okay, so that's some good news here. But again, police officers did shoot the homeowner who came outside to investigate this carjacking attempt. He had a gun. We're working to learn more information about this. As soon as we get any new information, we'll be sure to let you know right here on Wish TV. And if you know anything about that carjacking suspect, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 262-TIPS.
All right, Jessica, thank you. On air, online, on the go. We'll always keep everybody updated on that. Thanks. 4 minutes.